Fellas, you're probably wondering, how many calories does it take? I'm sick and tired of trying all these different amounts. How many calories does it take to lose fat and build muscle, right? So let's go over what it takes to lose fat. You actually need to be in a calorie deficit. You just do. You can't be eating in a surplus and expect to be shedding all this fat. Why? Because you're bringing in more calories, more energy, and your body will use that as fuel, as energy. So it has no need to tap into your fat stores, right? It just will not use your fat for energy because you already are bringing in enough energy. Now, if you put yourself in that calorie deficit, suddenly your body's like, wait a second, I'm out of energy coming in, right? I need to find out a way to give this guy energy. I need to find out a way to survive. So it starts tapping into your fat stores. It starts bringing in energy, burning up your fat. And this is how you lose weight. This is how you get shredded. You get yourself in a calorie deficit. Now, I always suggest in my coaching, which I have a link down below, if you need help, I am more than happy to tailor something for you to make your life simpler and easier. You just sit back, listen to what I say, and you get to enjoy what you like, crafted by myself personally. The link is down below. Now, I personally believe through my coaching, I don't like heavy deficits because you find yourself getting into this rubber band where you're pulling and pulling and pulling, right? And suddenly the rubber band snaps. And then you go this way, right? The rubber band goes this way. So now suddenly you're actually further back than when you started. Why? Because you starved and deprived yourself of so many calories that your hunger hormones are just through the roof, and then you find yourself binge eating, and you binge eat more than you actually were restricted. Let's say someone puts you in 1,000 calorie deficit, and you don't really have the mental discipline, and you've never done it before. You've never even been shredded and jacked before. So 1,000 calories is a lot to be in a deficit. Especially if you're a beginner, you're gonna binge eat. You're gonna get to day 3, be 3,000 calories down, which is a whole pound within 3 days. And that is mind-blowing progress. Now, you hit the 3rd day and suddenly your hunger hormones are killing you. And you're just so sick and tired of it. You're like, you know what? I am so hungry. I have a headache. My stomach is cramping. My muscles are cramping. I'm lacking carbs. I need electrolytes. So you eat. And then you eat, and trust me, when you get into this feasting mode, when you get a bite of something so good and delicious that's so calorie rich, it's so hard to stop. It really is. So I tried to get my clients on a lower calorie deficit because the long run that's the end goal. Why would you want a 6-pack for 2-3 days, a week, a month, when you could have it for the rest of your life? The goal is to have a nice physique, lean 10% or below, maybe even 12 if that's something you're comfortable with, for the rest of your life. Live a happy, healthier life, right? Happy especially because you'll be shredded to the damn bone. You'll look better than 99% of the world. So now that you have set it up in a deficit where you will lose fat, but you won't keep rubber banding, you will actually find yourself being able to maintain this deficit for a prolonged amount of time, and then you kind of fall into the 12% body fat and you maintain, right? Now your next concern would be implementing a way to maintain your muscle. Now how do you do that? You just keep resistance training in your plan. You need to be giving your muscles stimulation to where it believes it needs the muscle to survive. If you are working out 2 days at least, I have clients on 2 days, 3 days, and they are getting so many results. Why? Because I'm finding out that you don't need so much volume. You don't need to be killing yourself in the gym. You just need to get in there, get the work done, and get out, right? 2 days a week. Maybe even 3. I'm doing 3 days right now, and I'm even considering doing 2. But As long as you are maintaining your muscle through a set program, of course, you need the right stimulation. You need to keep some strength in there to keep your muscles full. You need to keep it from wanting to use your muscle as energy, because the moment you stop using your muscles is the moment your body will think, you know what, let's just pull from the muscle. Let's pull some energy from there because we don't need it anyway. We're not lifting heavy things. Yeah, let's just use that for energy. You need to maintain some form of resistance training in your plan if you want to maintain muscle. Now, my third one would be maintaining strategic refeeds to maintain your metabolism. Now, there's a very particular way about going about this. Some people would even call it a cheat day, right? But it is a very strategic refeed so your metabolism doesn't plummet heavily. Now, I have found personally that going in a drastic deficit for a prolonged amount of time, let's say 2 weeks, your metabolism will start to crash. No matter what, if you are in a 5 to 1,000 calorie deficit, your metabolism is going to slowly wither away. And at 2 weeks, you're gonna find yourself so lethargic, so energy unfulfilled, that you need a refeed. You need to give your body some extra energies to instantly store it into glycogen and use that right away as energy. You're not even gonna find yourself gaining fat from the extra calories. You aren't. Why? Because your glycogen stores are so depleted that the moment you eat this food, yeah, you're gonna see the scale number go up. It's most likely water weight, because that's all it is, or stomach volume, right? So when I find myself refeeding, I'll see it go up 4 or 5 pounds and I'll think, oh man, I might have ate too much. And then the next day, I kid you not, I actually just had a refeed day. I was weighing in 136.6. I ate some extra calories, weighed in at 139.8. So I gained 3 pounds. And today I weighed in 135.6. I actually lost a pound from my initial weigh-in after this refeed. Why? Because I gave my body the energy it needed and it used it right away as fuel. And then it reset me. And suddenly I feel fantastic again. My metabolism is running and I am ready to go again, ready to go into another deficit. But these strategic refeeds are very important. You don't want to crash your metabolism. You just don't. If you prolong your cut to where you're constantly depriving yourself, your body is constantly going to get more and more sluggish. You're going to burn more and more calories day to day. Your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, will drastically drop. Suddenly, movements like these with my hands will feel like a hassle, and I'll sit here and I'll be so monotone and I won't be moving around because my metabolism has gone to the damn gutters. I mean, it's no longer firing like it should be. So you need strategic refeeds to restore those glycogen stores, get your body and mind back on track and doing it again. And it's a simple reset. Now the fourth one would be simplicity and easy. Easy diets, easy programs to follow, simply made so you don't have to think twice of what you're doing. You just know everything's crafted to where I'm hitting my muscles, every single muscle. I'm getting enough stimulation to maintain my muscle and even grow muscle. I'm losing weight because I'm in a deficit that is not overstrenuous, yet I'm getting results and I'm having refeeds incorporated. And this is all done through my coaching. I will make it so simple and easy for you to enjoy the foods you love day to day with plenty of energy, very minimal exercise, yet it's all enough to get you amazing results. If you are interested, my coaching plan is down below. I have a community. I will tailor a custom diet plan and training plan for you. Check it out down below, fellas. Otherwise, subscribe, enjoy the free content. I'm more than happy to help you out here. Follow the last 3 steps, the first 3 steps, and you're guaranteed to see progress. Again, calorie deficit. Incorporate resistance training to maintain muscle. And include refeeds. Do this for a prolonged amount of time and you will have 8 to 12% body fat, no problem. See you, fellas.